Hello, good morning, dear students. Today I'm here to teach you third chapter, that is measurement of angles. So students, in this lesson we will learn how to measure the angles. And students, to measure the angles we must know some basic things. So let's see what are those basic things. As you can see on board, the very first thing is place the center of the protractor at vertex. So students, while measuring any angle, we must place our protractor. We must place the center of the protractor at vertex. The center of the protractor must lies at vertex. Protractor को center vertex मा हुनु पर्यो. Point number 2. Place the baseline of the protractor at any one arm of the angle. And students, point number 2 tends to say that the baseline of the protector, we must keep the baseline of the protector at any one arm of the angle. हामीले प्रोटेक्टरको बेसलाइनलाई कुनै पनि एउटा आर्ममा राख्नुपर्ने हुन्छ. We have to keep the baseline of the protector just over any one arm of the angle. And students, here in note, angle is measured in degree. Yes, students, angle is always measured in degree. As we all know, height is measured in feet, weight is measured in kg. Likewise, angle is measured in degree, and this is the symbol of degree. So students, now let's understand whether how can we use protector while measuring the angles. So students, let me show you protector first. This is a protector, students. This is a protector, and students, the center of the protector is this. This is the center of the protector. This point is your center of the protector, whereas this very line, this dark line, this black line, this one is your baseline, students. This is known as baseline of the protector. This is your baseline, and this is your center. This is center, and this is your baseline. So students, here I have one question. Measure the following angles. Different angles are there, as you can see. Now let's measure angle ABC. So students, while measuring angle ABC, we have to strictly follow these guidelines. First of all, place the center of the protector at vertex. So students, this is your center of the protector. This center must lies at this vertex. This center must lies at this vertex, like this. Students, you can see center is just lying at vertex. Now guideline 2 is place the baseline of the protector at any one arm of the angle. So students, now as I have already told you, this is your baseline of the protector. Now this baseline, you must keep this baseline at any one arm of the angle. हामीले यो बेसलाइनलाई एङ्गलको कुनै पनि एउटा आर्ममा राख्नुपर्ने हुन्छ स्टुडेन्ट्स. र इजी कसरी हुन्छ, हामीले जुन आर्म बेसमा छ त्यो आर्मको माथि बेसलाइनलाई राख्यो भने हामीलाई इजी हुन्छ. सो स्टुडेन्ट्स, नाउ आई एम गोइङ टु रिप्लेस Now I am going to put this baseline exactly at this BC to keep this center at vertex B. सबभन्दा पहिला मैले सेन्टरलाई भर्टेक्सको माथि राख्नुपर्ने हुन्छ र त्यसपछि मैले यो बेसलाइनलाई BC को माथि राख्नुपर्ने हुन्छ स्टुडेन्ट्स, लाइक दिस। Like this, you can see center of the protector is just lying at vertex, and similarly this baseline is just over this BC. If we keep like this, then it will be wrong. Why students? As because you can see our vertex is, our center of the protector is at vertex, but our baseline is not exactly at BC. हाम्रो बेसलाइन माथि गयो, यो मिलेन, हामीले यसरी मिलाउनु पर्ने हुन्छ, लाइक दिस। अब मिल्यो स्टुडेन्ट्स। नाउ यू क्यान सी स्टुडेन्ट्स, हेर्नुस् सेन्टर भर्टेक्समा छ र बेसलाइन ठिक BC को माथि छ। यदि यस्तो पनि भयो भने त्यो पनि गलत हुन्छ। अहिले हाम्रो बेसलाइन स्टुडेन्ट्स तल गएको छ, त्यसैले यो रङ हुन्छ, मेजरमेन्ट एक्ज्याक्ट आउँदैन। सो देयरफोर बेसलाइनलाई हामीले ठिक BC को माथि राख्नुपर्ने हुन्छ, BC को माथि, यो लाइनको ठिक माथि राख्नुपर्ने हुन्छ बेसलाइनलाई यसरी, र साथसाथै हामीले सेन्टरलाई भर्टेक्समा राख्नुपर्ने हुन्छ यसरी। सो स्टुडेन्ट्स, नाउ हेयर यू क्यान सी देयर आर 2 zeros। हामीले हेर्नु देयर आर 2 0, 1 0 इन राइट साइड, another 0 in left side. So students, now don't get confused। हामी यहाँ कन्फ्युज हुनु हुँदैन, हामीले यो 0 बाट काउन्ट गर्ने या त यो 0 बाट काउन्ट गर्ने, इट डिपेन्ड्स अन इन विच साइड योर आर्म्स इज। सो स्टुडेन्ट्स, हामीले कुन 0 बाट काउन्ट गर्ने भन्ने कुरा हामीले जुन बेस लाइन राखेको छौँ त्यो आर्म्स, हामीले अहिले बेस लाइनलाई BC आर्म्स को माथि राखेको छौँ, BC आर्म्स को माथि राखेको छौँ। त्यसैले अब हेर्नुस्, BC आर्म्स भनेको सेन्टरदेखि कुन साइडमा छ? राइट साइडमा छ, सेन्टरदेखि राइट साइडमा छ। त्यसैले हामीले यो 0 बाट, राइटको 0 बाट काउन्ट गर्छौँ, हामीले यो 0 बाट काउन्ट गर्दैनौँ, किनकि यो हाम्रो जुन आर्म्स छ BC, त्यो आर्म्स यो 0 तर्फ परे छैन। हाम्रो BC आर्म्स जुन छ त्यो यो 0 तर्फ परेको हुनाले हामीले यो 0 बाट काउन्ट सुरु गर्छौँ। सो स्टुडेन्ट्स, BC here lies just right sides towards the center। सेन्टर भन्दा BC आर्म्स चाहिँ राइट तर्फ परेकोले हामीले राइटको 0 बाट काउन्टिङ सुरु गर्ने। सो लेट्स काउन्ट स्टुडेन्ट्स, दिस 0 and this small one is 1 2 3 4 and this a little bit bigger is 1 5 6 7 8 9 10, like this it will go। So students, this is 0, this is 10 20 30 40। So students, after 0 10 20 30 40, and students, don't count this upper one, you are not supposed to count this upper one। As we all know, after a 0 there is the gap of 10, so therefore 0 10 20 30 40। So students, you can see this BA arms is lying exactly at 40। BA arms जुन छ ठिक 40 मा परेको हुनाले स्टुडेन्ट्स, the measurement of this angle is 40 degree। So likewise students, let's measure angle DEF। So to measure angle DEF, again I will keep this center at vertex E, and I will keep this baseline at EF, like this। So students, you can see here my center of the protector is lying exactly at vertex E, and the baseline is lying just over EF। हामीले हेर्न सक्छौँ बेसलाइन ठिक EF आर्मको माथि परेको छ। यस्तो भयो भने रङ हुन्छ स्टुडेन्ट्स। अहिले हाम्रो बेसलाइन माथि गयो, यस्तो हुनु भएन। सो यो एक्ज्याक्टली हुनुपर्ने हुन्छ, लाइक दिस। So students, now once again, now you have to see the base one arm. हामीले तलको बेसलाई हेर्ने जुन EF रहेको छ. So students, you can see EF हामीले हेर्न सक्छौँ. EF भनेको जुन आर्म छ त्यो सेन्टरबाट कता छ, सेन्टरदेखि यो राइट तर्फ छ, राइट साइडतिर छ. सो स्टुडेन्ट्स, यु क्यान सी EF भन्ने जुन आर्म छ त्यो सेन्टरदेखि राइट तर्फ भएको हुनाले हामीले राइटको जिरोलाई काउन्टिङ गर्ने. हजुरहरूले हेर्न सक्नुहुन्छ EF जुन आर्म छ त्यो चाहिँ यो जिरो तर्फ परेको छ, त्यसैले हामीले यो जिरोबाट काउन्टिङ सुरु गर्छौँ. सो स्टुडेन्ट्स, here is the gap of 10, so therefore 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. So students, this is your 120 degree. You are not supposed to count this outer one digits. हामीले माथिको यो आउटर डिजिट्स काउन्ट गर्ने हैन स्टुडेन्ट्स, हामीले अहिले भित्रको नम्बर काउन्ट गर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ किनकि 0 हाम्रो भित्रतर्फ छ, इनसाइड छ. देयरफोर वी हैव टु काउन्ट द डिजिट्स which lies inside. 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. So students, this is your 120 degree. So students, now let's measure another angle FCB. So as you can see, C is our vertex. We have to keep this center. We have to keep this center at this vertex C, and then we can see BC is the base arm. So therefore, we are going to keep this baseline. We are going to keep this baseline just over BC like this. So students, you can see center of the protector is lying just at C, and you can see baseline of the protector is just lying at BC. So students, now you can see this BC arms BC arms on which we have kept the base of the protector. BC जुन आर्म छ जसको माथि हामीले प्रोटेक्टरको बेसलाई राखेको छौं. सो स्टुडेन्ट्स, यु क्यान सी यो सेन्टरको यो भर्टेक्सको कुन तर्फ लाई गरेको छ, सेन्टरदेखि यो लेफ्ट तर्फ लाई गरेको छ. स्टुडेन्ट्स, यु क्यान सी BC अहिले यो जिरो तर्फ लाई गरेको छ, यो जिरो तर्फ लाई गरेको छैन. अहिले हामीले हेर्न सक्छौं BC जुन आर्म छ त्यो यो जिरो तर्फ छ. सो स्टुडेन्ट्स, we will count from this zero, not this zero, as because BC arms is just lying towards left of this center. हामीले हेर्न सक्छौं BC जुन आर्म छ त्यो यो जिरो तर्फ लाई गरेको छ. So therefore we will count from this zero. And students, now remember one thing. अहिले हेर्नुस् यो जिरो आउटर तर्फ छ कि इनर तर्फ छ. हामीले हेर्न सक्छौं यो जिरो अहिले आउटर तर्फ छ, त्यसैले हामीले आउटर डिजिट बाहिरको डिजिटलाई काउन्ट गर्ने हो. सो स्टुडेन्ट्स, हेर्न सक्नुहुन्छ यो जिरो अहिले आउटर तर्फ छ, यो 180 170 इनसाइड हो. अहिले यो जिरो आउटर परेको हुनाले हामीले आउटरको डिजिट काउन्ट गर्ने. सो 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. This is 70 students. Now after 70, this one is 71, 72, 73, 74, 75. So students, you can see this FC अथवा CF जुन आर्म छ, CF जुन आर्म छ त्यो हाम्रो 75 मा लाई गरेको छ. This is 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75. So therefore students, the measure of this angle FCB is 75 degree. So students, in this way we have completed today's class. Hope you have understood very well. In the next class we will do some more questions related to this chapter. So till then, take care. Thank you so much.